How are we doing, guys? McCann here and welcome to another FIFA 21 video. It is Saturday morning, so I do apologise that I never dropped the video last night when the Bundesliga team of the season did drop. I missed the content drop myself. I was actually working, so as I said, it is Saturday morning. We're going to look over the content for last night. New team of the season looks absolutely cracked, and I'm just hoping that if the last two team of the seasons in terms of the Premier League and La Liga are anything to go by, I just hope it's more like the La Liga setup. There was just so much to craft in terms of player SBCs, player objectives, just random SBCs basically dropping every single night, and it was just so much more. It was just so much better than the Premier League team of the season. The Premier League team of the season was such a letdown. It was unbelievable. There was a team of the season player, which was Tillman's, and there was a flashback Gareth Bale. For what I can remember, that was the only two player SBCs that week. And then we did, in our previous video, count how many player SBCs were released for La Liga. So I'm hoping that the Bundesliga basically takes over from La Liga and we get an insane amount of player SBCs, insane amount of cards to craft and grind. And then hopefully we do get we get our upgrade packs as well. That's exactly what we're looking for, because that gets us obviously a lot of fodder. So let's load up FUT. Let's have a wee look at what was released last night. I've got a rough idea of the team, guys. It's not really hard to work out. It's obviously hugely Bayern Munich players that are in it, but we've got two new themed objectives who look really, really good, and we've got two new player SBCs for the night. So we're off to an absolute flying good start. That Douglas Costa looks absolutely ridiculous, if I'm being honest with you. So firstly, foremost, what we'll do is we'll check objectives. We'll check the two objectives player. I will load up FUTBin just so I can get everything in order for you, so I'm not jumping about and confusing everybody. So what do we have here? The objective players is a flashback, Rosie Lon, and I think this is actually the first flashback that has been in objectives this year. I might be wrong, don't quote me on that, but for what I can actually remember, I think that is potentially the first flashback in an objective section. So I do have Rosie Lon, I do have Amiri, I've picked up Douglas Costa there, and I have need to pick up Max Cruiser. So that is my four basically non-team of the season cards, if you want to class them as that, two objective and two player SBCs. So that's me caught them, just so I remember to go through them, and then we will look at the team of the season after them. So flashback Rosie Lon, Bundesliga team of the season's arrived. Complete this set of objectives to earn a flashback of Rosie Lon. All rewards are untradeable, obviously. So it is in Bundesliga's best. We will go and check what Bundesliga's best is. So it is Bundesliga players exactly 11, clubs minimum 5, and nationalities minimum 5. Just basically a Bundesliga setup, guys. It's not really difficult to put that together, which is no too bad. So to get this Rosie Lon, who actually looks no too bad for an objective card, a good 89 flashback card, French as well. It links to basically everybody in the game. Every card seems to be French this year. So many promo cards that are French. So many just like normal gold cards, like your Kantés, your Mbappés and things like that. Varane and Mendy as well. These OP rare gold cards that are just insane to link to. So easy links there for Rosie Lon, obviously being in Bundesliga. And as I said, if we do get an insane amount of player SBCs, objectives, or whatever it may be, upgrade packs and stuff like that, then you probably will see a huge change in your first owner. If you do run a first owner club, that is a huge change in your first owner Bundesliga setups as well. So assist 5 goal using defenders, easy enough. Basically for me, to complete that, I'll just play Fonzie up front. That's just my team of the year. Fonzie will do everything for me, basically. That is the luxury of having that sort of card in my club. Obviously, if you pack a team of the season, you can do it exactly the same, because they're very, very OP. So my Fonzie will get me 5 assists using defenders. Assist 2 goals with crosses, relatively easy. Score 15 goals, win 8 matches, and score a finesse goal in 12 separate matches. Absolutely easy enough to get a good flashback. Rosie Lon, and as I said, it links to basically everybody in the game being French, Bundesliga as well, which is not too bad. Team of the season, Amiri, looks actually really, really good. That dribbling and the passing looks really insane. So this is your squad battles player, guys. Score 5 outside the box goals. Obviously, you can complete all this in rivals as well, but I would probably just go and try and complete it in squad battles. It's less hassle, it's less stress, it's easy enough. And I know squad battles isn't the best game mode, but at the end of the day, you do get your rewards on the Monday, and it's a couple of packs that you can maybe pick up something good from. So score 5 goals outside of the box, easy enough. Assist in 3 separate matches with a player, it's 4-star skill moves, easy enough. Score using Bundesliga players in 7 separate squad battles wins. That can be a wee bit of a pain in the backside. and then assist with a through ball using German players, and 10 separate squad battles matches. So you are playing 10 squad battles games in total, guys. It can be a bit of a pain in the backside, as I said. 10 games in squad battles can be a huge task, even for myself, somebody who enjoys this game, somebody who's on this game frequently. But 10 squad battles games can be hugely daunting. So it's up to you if you maybe want to complete the easier ones in squad battles, and then maybe go into rivals and play with a full German squad in rivals and try and get your through balls with that. That's entirely up to you. I'll genuinely just play the 5 squad battles matches while I'm watching a stream or while I'm watching something else. That's usually how I tend to do it, and I'll probably get this completed before Monday, before the rewards for the squad battles, so that I can get a couple of good packs on Monday. So no too bad for the flashback players. The flashback and the team of the season moment players, objective players should I rather say. Easy enough. The silver stars is obviously still there for Wednesday. I need to complete my icon swaps for the Bundesliga, which is be really good, because as I said, hopefully I can get a few team of the seasons into my first owner setup, and this will be made a lot easier for me. And then obviously we have week 2 there. In terms of milestones, I'm probably going to stop checking this section, guys. I don't know what's going on. It's really weird. But 2 good objective cards here, guys. So I'm happy with that. So let's go and check the squad building challenges. As we've seen on the loading screen, that Douglas Costa looks absolutely insane. So we do have this Max Kruse first. He has a team of the season moments as well. Erna Bundesliga team of the season moments. Max Kruse celebrating his powerful outside of the box goal. Strike against Frankfurt. Easy days for him. In 2 segments, it is an 83 rated and an 85 rated with a team of the season. Relatively cheap, guys. And when I actually look at the face card of this the face card stats of this card, he actually looks really good. The only problem is, has he had a skill mover update? He is 4-star. I believe he was only 4-star, 3-star. So he has actually, I will double check that. I think he has had a weak foot upgrade, which is absolutely brilliant. He has high medium work rates. He's left footed. And when I look at his card, he looks really good for an SBC card. So we'll look at him in football a wee bit more closely. And then we have this insane, what it looks to be insane, flashback player, Douglas Costa. Obviously Brazilian, links to Neymar, links to loads. Like you look at the flashback Coutinho for the La Liga setup. Who else it linked to? Any of the Saudi players that were Brazilian, any of the Turkish league players that were Brazilian. You look at Romarinho, you link into him. So Brazilian, I've got quite a good few links this year. Earn a flashback, Douglas Costa celebrating his inclusion in FUT 18 team of the season. It is 3 segments. It is an 83 with a Juventus player, a Piemonte Calcio, Brazilian player team of the week or team of the season, and an 84 rated. And it is an 86 rated with again a team of the week or a team of the season and a Serie A player. Actually, no too bad value. Looking at the face card stats here, guys, no too bad value for this Douglas Costa, to be fair. And then when I look at this card, wow, the only issue here is the composure and the reactions are a wee tiny bit too low. I think if they were maybe at the opposite side at 85, then this card would be even more expensive. The agility balance is ridiculous. The ball control, the dribbling is ridiculous. The passing, other than long passing, which for a winger, hugely irrelevant, is ridiculous. Really good pace. I'm looking at this card and I think a marksman or a maestro might actually be the one. Marksman will obviously catch him with that 87 finishing. He's got an injury prone and a flair trait, and then 3-star weak foot, 5-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. Probably the only red flag about this card is the fact that it's the 3-star weak foot, but him being a 5-star skiller, I'll be honest with you, I used the flashback Robin and he was 5-star, 2-star, and you genuinely don't notice it too much because of the 5-star skill moves. The 5-star skill moves obviously make players move a lot better. In terms of like their fake shot stops and stuff like that, they just make them feel a lot lighter with the 5-star skill moves, so you can't really notice much with the weak foot. But as I said, we'll have a wee look at him on Futbin as well. Obviously, Jesse Lingard was released during the day yesterday. He is this month's Player of the Month. It is an 85 squad, I believe it is, to complete this Jesse Lingard. I'm probably going to give him a miss, but he is definitely a usable player. He has really good agility balance. And he's ball control, dribbling, he's good pace and stuff like that. So he is definitely a usable player. But just not going to get into my Premier League setup, so I'm not going to waste the 85 rated squad. Then we have the La Liga Team of the Season Challenge, which is still there. This Bundesliga for a Premium Gold is the new one, so we'll get that completed. Hernandez is still there, which I maybe should consider completing, and we also still have Baron Thea as well. He is still there for 6 hours. So again, if I'm going to complete him, I should probably get onto that. the day. I'm going to start my FUT Champs just after this video as well, guys, so probably going to aim for 17 this weekend. But that is the 2 objective players, the 2 SBC players, so let's move it across the FUT bin. We'll check these 2 guys out, and then we'll actually look at the rest of the team of the season, guys. So, let me just see if I've got that right. Aye, absolutely spot on. So, Jerome Aruzzi is the objective flashback player. Really good pace, nice passing. Do you know, his card is very well rounded when we look at that, to be fair. And Anchor Kempstyle is going to be the one. I knew that would be the one. Anchor Kempstyle makes my good 892 left back. I mean, for an objectives card, I don't think you can actually complain about that, to be fair. As I said, being French, even in at centre back as well, he'd be actually brilliant as a centre back. The only issue is his height, 5'9", 3-star, 3-star as well. Does he actually have any traits? He does not. But a really, really good objective card there, guys. Certainly one I'll be completing as well. Makes the game a wee bit more fun for myself when there is objectives there to be played for. And then we have Nadeem Amiri, who looks really, really good. 5-star skill moves in the guy. Again, with that 3-star weak foot, you probably won't even notice that too much. Medium work rates. I'm actually going to look at this guy and suggest a hunter. Get that pace up, get that shooting into the 90s. Passing is already really, really good. Dribbling is already really, really good. This is the huge red flag here, is the fact his composure is 80. Physicals are not too bad for a centre mid as well. Hunter Kempstyle, he would be absolutely really, really good out in the wing. Obviously, when we look at his pace split already, he already has the 97 acceleration. It is just the sprint speed that you would need to improve on. I wouldn't suggest an engine. His agility balance is already really, really good. A marksman might actually work for him in at cam, because he's got that good acceleration. That gets a good boost to reactions, ball control and dribbling. So a marksman could actually be the one. Even a maestro as well. Maestro might actually be the one for this guy. Good boost in the reactions. Again, dribbling doesn't need touch, but it does get a wee boost in +1 there. Passing is now really, really good, and shooting, the only issue is the fact that he has 80 composure, and then that 86 finishing is a wee bit low for my liking. I would put the hunter on him, me personally. Loads of people are saying a shadow or a hunter. I don't understand why people would put a shadow on this guy. I mean, he would be a good box to box with a shadow, but that's not the kind of player he's going to be with the 5-star skills. I would put the hunter on him. I'd maybe play him left wing, right cam, left cam, maybe even central cam as well. Good pace, good shooting, as I said. With that sprint speed getting to +10, it's definitely usable now. And obviously the reactions are not too bad, to be fair, but it's the composure that kind of lets this card down. But again, for a squad battles objective player, guys, I don't think we can actually complain too much. 5-star skills as well, which is great. So let me just check this Max Cruiser first. I think he has had the weak foot upgrade. He does not have the weak foot upgrade. I thought he did have that weak, but anyway, hey, I'm wrong there. I thought he would have had the weak foot upgrade. But anyway, everybody's suggesting an engine, and when I look at the agility balance, an engine and the pace, that is definitely going to be the one. What an absolute cam that is. Really, really good shooting. Really good dribbling now. And as I said, pace is really, really good as well. Engine in this guy is going to be the one. Coming in at 150k, I don't actually think you can argue too much with that. An 83 and an 85 for this Max Cruiser. I genuinely thought he had a 3-star weak foot. I was so sure that he did have a 3-star weak foot. But hey, 4-star is absolutely banging. This card with the engine chem style, even the hunter would actually work as well. Would be a really, really good striker with that hunter. Or the finisher would be a good striker with as well. I would definitely go with the engine. Play him in at cam. It'd be really, really good in at cam. So you can't actually argue with that for 150k. We have 274k for this Douglas Costa, and it doesn't actually surprise me. His card is ridiculous. I did suggest a marksman, and that is exactly why. A 96 right wing, left wing, or a 95 cam. And everybody's suggesting marksman as well. He definitely needs that reactions boost, the good dribbling and the ball control boost as well, and then +10 to the finishing, which is brilliant. Good strength boost as well. Maestro could actually work, but I would definitely go with a marksman on this Douglas Costa, guys. This is going to be a card that I'm going to complete. I've got a few Brazilians in my team, and I would love to include this Douglas Costa. I don't actually really have a good first owner Bundesliga right winger as well, so he would be absolutely brilliant to add to my club. And I don't actually think that's too overpriced for him. I think that if this card was in the market, being 5-star skills, being so pacey, good shooting, good passing, good dribbling and stuff like that, I genuinely think it would maybe even be a wee bit more than 274k, so I don't think you can argue with that. So that is the two SBCs, guys, which I think are actually a really, really good value. I'm going to look at the team of the season, so we're going to get the team of the season up. So obviously it is going to be heavily Bayern Munich, and we obviously know that. So we have Neuer, we have Davis, we have Hummels, we have Lacroix. Lacroix, we'll go with that. Sancho, Kimmich, Goretzka, who looks absolutely ridiculous, and his price suggests the fact that he is ridiculous. Still sitting there at just under 3 million coins. Coleman, Lewandowski, Haaland, Müller, and then your 4 subs are Sabitzer, Andre Silva, Angelino, and Baku, which is actually brilliant. So we're actually just going to have a look at every single one of these guys, because I'm interested to see if there is any skill moves or upgrades on any of them. That Lacroix looks really good, if that is even his name, if I'm pronouncing that right, but he looks really good. That French Bundesliga Wolfsburg centre back looks really good. So that is the team, guys. Robert Lewandowski, let me compare him with his team of the year. He actually has better pace, 1 less shooting, 1 more passing, one more dribbling, sorry, and 2 more physical as well. So he's actually better than his team of the year, which is insane. 4-star, 5-star. Engine chem style on this Lewandowski. You have yourself a 98 striker, probably the best striker in the game. He would be absolutely ridiculous. He does definitely need that agility balance boost, to be fair. So he's coming in at 2.3 million, and it looks as if he is actually still extinct on PlayStation, which is fair enough. So Robert Lewandowski, no too much to say there. Erling Haaland, still 3-star. I genuinely thought that maybe I gave him a boost. I think he deserves a boost, but you look how many cards he's had this year. 2 informs, a group stage, team of the group stage, a man of the match, a player of the month, a headliners. That's actually 2 headliners that's coming up there. But 2 headliners, absolutely insane, guys. What a card, what a player in real life. Engine Chem style is the one that's suggested. Looking at the balance, probably is the best one to be given him. 97 striker. This card is absolutely cracked. The only issue with it is the 3-star. I don't think he'll actually feel too heavy in game because of the good agility balance boost, but because he's 3-star, it's just, you're not obviously not going to get as much skill moves out of him, and the weak foot at 3-star as well. As I said, the 5-star skill moves usually does take away the fact that he is 3-star. Weak foot in terms of your Douglas Costas and stuff like that, but the 3-star kind of sucks a wee bit. But a ridiculous card, guys. It would just be an absolute machine. If I did have this guy in my team, I wouldn't be trying to do any skills or that. I would just genuinely be running towards the goal, because he's an absolute beast. Strength is 99 as well, and the aggression's 96. What a card. What an absolute card that is. So, Erling Haaland in there, can't argue with that. Thomas Muller, 4-star, high work rates. And if you stick an engine chem style on this guy, good agility balance, dribbling, and the rest of the dribbling, his dribbling's 99, which is brilliant. Passing's 97, shooting's already. What a card this is. Engine chem style is the one that's suggested. What a card this is. I did use his team of the season last year. This guy here, this centre mid card, I actually played him as a striker last year, and he actually did bits for me, to be fair. So I think that Thomas Muller card is really good. Jaden Sancho coming in at a 96, which is quite insane. 5-star, he has had an upgrade. He has had a weak foot upgrade. 5-star, 4-star. So they are dropping upgrades and weak foots and stuff like that. So why could they not make Haaland maybe 4-star, 3-star, or 3-star, 4-star, and just give him that wee bit extra to go with? But this card, I'm going to suggest a basic for this guy. It'll catch a lot of stats that most chem styles won't. Good shot power addition, sprint speed's maxed out, agility, ball control. Basic's probably the one for this guy. 98 right wing or left wing. Everybody's suggesting a hawk. I wouldn't even bother putting a chem style on this guy. I genuinely wouldn't. Maestro. Nah, I would go with the basic, guys. Genuinely go with the basic. I think he vibes with that basic. Coming in at 2.9, 2.8 million, which you can't actually argue with. It's a maxed out card. Then we have Coman, 4-star, 3-star again. Why could they not just give him that 4-star, 4-star? Loads of people are suggesting a marksman. Composure is a wee bit low, guys. I feel like the composure should be a lot better. I'm going to suggest a Deadeye, to be fair. He comes in at a 96 cam with a Deadeye. As I said, loads of people are suggesting a marksman, which is fair enough. Good additions. Additional boost to the reactions, ball control, and dribbling. There's a few chem styles you can put in this guy. The Maestro's there as well. Artist would work as well. He's actually not too bad. The only issue is the 3-star weak foot and the 82 composure, and that is kind of justified by his price. He is only 400k, to be fair, for again a French 93 left mid. But this card here, I think, is the one. Look at that card, man. Every single stat other than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stats are dark green. Absolutely ridiculous. Look at the total in-game stats. He must be one of the highest rated. I'm going to go double check that actually. He must be one of the highest rated cards in this game. He's got in terms of in-game stats. Let me see this now. Where is the in-game stats bit? There you go. He's 4th in the list. He is 4th in the list, behind Team of the Year Joshua Kimmich, and Team of the Season and Team of the Year Bruno Fernandes. 4th in the list there, guys. And do you know what? Absolutely fair play, because the in-game stats are ridiculous. Again, a basic in this guy. Look at that, man. That is exactly why he's coming in at 3 million. Like, this is definitely one of the better engine chem style people are suggesting, which could potentially work actually. Good agility, balance boost. I would even suggest an anchor, to be fair. A 98 centre back with an anchor. That is disgustingly good. There's no really much to say about this guy. He's probably going to be the best CDM / centre mid / cam / striker / centre back, wherever you actually want to play this guy, left back, right back. Probably in the game, to be fair, so you can't really say much about that Leon Goretzka. Then we have the Kimmich, which is only 700k, which is really, really surprising. 3-star, 4-star. Again, he's going to need some pace boost. He's going to potentially need the Shadow. He's going to potentially need the Hunter. He's going to potentially need the Catalyst. I would probably go with the Shadow, to be honest. Get the defending stats maxed out. Get that pace up to 95. Passing's ridiculous. Physical's ridiculous. Dribbling's ridiculous. And if you are going to play him where he's actually meant to be played, which is CDM, you're not really going to need the best shooting stats. But his long shots, his shot power, and his positioning, again, are fantastic. So another banging card there. And then we have this Lacroix. Lacroix, I will go with Lacroix, that's the easiest way to say it. A Shadow Chem style is going to be the one for him, but I mean, look at this pace. 83.95, 96 centre back, guys. Good agility, good balance for a centre back, good reactions, ball control, and composure for a centre back as well. Good physicals for a centre back. Really nice card, and I believe that he is actually extinct. So he's actually extinct at 500k, which genuinely doesn't surprise me. He's a 96 centre back. He's French. He's for the Bundesliga. He'll get so many links, and he's actually a really good card, guys. So keep your eyes on him. Mats Hummels is going to be a bit too slow. He is a 93, which is good rating, but 116k, you can see he's going to need to try and get a shadow on this guy. Makes him a 96 centre back, which you can't actually argue about, but just a wee bit too slow. But what a brilliant player in real life. Fonzie Davis, he's had a huge, well, not a huge downgrade, that's no fair to say, but in comparison to his team of the year, he's definitely nowhere near as good. So he's got 3 less shooting, 4 less passing, 3 less physical, 2 less defending, and 3 less dribbling. The pace is maxed out as expected, because he's the fastest guy in the world basically. But again, no too bad. What would I suggest for this card? A Sentinel. I think I do have a Sentinel on this guy for my team of the season card. I do. 95 left back. Again, if you want to play him in it left wing, put a dead eye on him. I'm sure I put a dead eye on him and played him at left cam one weekend league. So no too bad for Fonzie there. Manuel Neuer, 148k. No much to say about a goalie. Then we have this Sabitzer card. Does anybody remember this SBC? This overpriced SBC? 546k this SBC was. It was an 84 rated, an 86 rated, and an 87 rated. If anybody can remember that, that was actually meant to be the biggest overpriced SBC ever in the history of FIFA. And you can actually pick up his team of the season card for 200k. So if anybody done that, then you're just a silly head basically. At the time when I looked at this card, I was just absolutely stunned at the price yet. I don't even understand why. I genuinely still to this day think it was a mistake. But 3-star, 4-star, again, he's going to be a really good CDM if you put a shadow on him. He would actually be a really good cam as well with an engine. It's just the 3-star skill moves at this stage of the game. Loads of people are suggesting an anchor as well, which could potentially work, playing him in at CDM. I think he's got to play CDM because of the 3-star skills. I don't think the 3-star skills are good enough to be playing him in at cam. But again, engine chem style would be really good as a cam, so it's entirely up to yourselves. 58k for this Andre Silva, so we're obviously getting down the pecking line here. Hunter chem style is probably the only way that can actually save this card. It would probably be a good card, but again, the 3-star weak foot just lets him down. And it probably is semi-usable in game because he has really good stats with the Hunter. So, but no too much to say on him. Angelino's very much the same. Probably going to need an anchor chem style. I mean, he's coming in at a 94 left back, which you can't argue about. His acceleration is actually 99 off the bat, which is really good. Shadow 95 left back. Again, I don't know if I'd waste the Shadow, but he definitely needs a sprint speed boost. But that is Angelino in there. And then finally, the last card of the team of the season is Baku. Here's only 80k, guys, and we can understand why. Loads and loads and loads of red flags about this card here. Why is this not in highlighting? Right, great. So really good pace, really good agility balance, but again, an anchor chem style. He's only making it a 90 for a right back, and anchor is the suggested chem style there, guys. So that is the team of the season, guys. Some really nice cards in there. The only hope for me is the fact that they keep on top of the content in terms of the same as the La Liga setup. I just hope that they keep the content coming, because La Liga was absolutely banging, whereas the Premier League was just such a letdown. But anyway, guys, it's obviously Saturday now. Hopefully they drop something else tonight. Hopefully I can get another video uploaded for these. But that is the team of the season looked over. The 2 objective players, the 2 SBC players as well. Really good content for you. You can't actually complain about that. But hopefully, as I said, I'll be able to drop a video later on this evening. But until next time, guys, take care of yourselves. Cheers.